Varied, strange and rare information. We offer you a collection of strange and rare information. We hope you like it. If an ant flips, it flips on its right side only. Women blink twice more than men. The crocodile cannot get its tongue out from its jaws. The lighter knew before it knew the match. The goldfish's memory is only 3 seconds. Uranus is the solar system in which its moons revolve vertically. The English king, Rolls 8, abdicated the rule for the sake of his beloved. It is the scholar, Fugneger, who conducted his famous experiment to prove that his cat is alive and dead at the same time. The European continent is 10 centimeters away from the American continent every year. French law does not allow cousins to marry except with the special permission of the President of the Republic, and marriage is published in the official gazette. That the person on the moon appears to him from the southern hemisphere turned upside down. The snake can hear sounds by picking up the sound wave vibrations with its tongue. We die faster than less sleep than less food. Mosquitoes prefer to bite people with white skin and blonde hair. That the ancients believed that there is a small nerve connecting the finger called the ring finger in the left hand and the heart, and this nerve is responsible for the emotional state, so the wedding ring was and still is placed in this finger for the mentioned reason. That the worker ants and active as female. The male penguin undertakes to incubate the only female egg that is laid by him, and during the 2-month incubation period the male penguin does not eat anything, and for this he loses about 40% of his weight. That the name of Argentina in Arabic means the land of silver. The lion leaves the lioness to hunt 90% of the prey, and before the lioness begins to eat its prey, the lion's share is set aside. There are only 3 countries whose national anthem is composed of only 4 verses, and those are Japan, Jordan, and San Marino. Uganda is the only country in the world that does not change the date of breaking the fast in the month of Ramadan, summer and winter, because of its location on the equator, where the length of night and day is equal throughout the year without little change. Scientific research has proven that human eating of carrots of all kinds, fresh or cooked or juice, prevents, by God's permission, cancer from more than 50% if eaten regularly and in moderate quantities. Drinking tea immediately after food is a big mistake as it prevents the body from absorbing for iron, so doctors recommend drinking tea at least 2 hours after eating. There is a type of fish that can swallow a whole human being, which is shellfish. When the sun rises over the northern pole of Uranus, the light of day continues for 42 years, and when it is absent, it is dark for another 42 years. The most prominent feature of the giant planet Jupiter is a red spot 25,800 miles wide. It is a huge hurricane that has been ravaging that region of the planet for more than 700 years. On the surface of Mercury there are frozen lakes, even though the side facing the Sun has a temperature of 427 degrees Celsius, that is, enough to melt lead metal. The Moon in its orbit around the Earth is separated from our planet by 2.5 centimeters annually. It is surprising that the cockroach, after coming into contact with a person, rushes to its hideout to clean itself. The female men begin their lives. Then it transforms to females. Her male will be restored at a later time. All sturgeons, caviar extracted, caught in British waters are considered an exclusive property.